It's a little warmer today. I think maybe we got close to 40 yet, but not positive. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a little shadowy on that side. But let me show you the other way too. Where here, see, there's the, you know what that is? That's the big pencil. And at the other end, where I am, see, that's Abe's house. So Abe is sitting up there in the shadows, and I'm down here in the sunshine, and it's nice and warm. It's actually, when I go running, if I'm in the little shade and shady trees or the buildings cover the sun, then it's a little chilly, but it's certainly nicer than yesterday. I think I was out yesterday. Yes, I was out yesterday, the day before, and that was interesting. But I don't know if you heard last night, they're talking about the checks. They're talking about the checks, the checks, the checks. They're talking about the checks, the checks, the checks. And it looks like Biden's not going to move on the $1,400, so it's in the Senate now. And I don't know, it may mess around in there a day or two longer before, and then it is. Now I run into people that didn't get their first check, not second check. People didn't get their first check. Now the way to do that, I mean, if you go to irs.gov and put in "where's my check" or something like that, "where's my stimulus," something, they have a website there, a web page to help you check. To see why you didn't. And the data I've seen recently, over like 8 million people did not receive the first check. So it's very likely that you think that, oh, well, I didn't deserve it because you were too naughty and not nice. And Santa said, you can't be naughty, right? And that's bullshit. So don't worry about that. But see if you're there. So the 8 million people didn't get their checks they're supposed to. So you check that at the IRS site, and if that doesn't work, then you call your official. Now the elected official they're on the other side of that Washington Monument. If you can see, let's see, we could get a little bit. You see the Capitol Dome? You see the dome there? Major Domo. That's where all the dummies are, the Domo. Well, who knows? Yeah. So that's on that side. So you call them, and I would start with the federal. The federal people, you know, your 2 congressmen and senators don't help. Then oh, Latoya, you just joined Let's Go Help. Great. Now what you got to do is start a discussion. Start a discussion. You go around, play around it. And what I see, the longer we're doing this, the more other people are helping. I mean, I answer every discussion that starts, and I give you my best shot, you know, what I think. So if you ran into me somewhere at a cocktail party, say, hey, let's go, where do I get money to, I can't afford my operation for my pet dog. Yeah. Well, like I did with this woman, I just got a letter back from her, and you could see this, if you remember, on Let's Go Help, you see that she said, yeah, let's go, I did it. I don't even remember what I gave her. But we have special reports just for where to get free help for pets. I mean, they're more expensive than children nowadays, and particularly, you know, they're getting all kind of, you know, people ailments, cancer, and all this stuff, and so they need medical care, and it becomes expensive, and it's not covered usually. And I don't know how much pet insurance costs. Oh, Latoya, yes, okay. Tell me, Latoya, and I'll show you where in your state. See, I've done everything by state now too, because that's where it's happening. So when you come to Let's Go Help, I show you what's available in your state, because even though it's federal money, like for housing or for pet care and things like that, it really is distributed through the state. Now, not 100% of stuff is, but most of it is. And by the way, you know, if people don't like subscribing because it's $20 a month, I'm setting up a new Shopify. You know Shopify? Well, it's finished now. I haven't marketed it yet, but if you want to take a peek, where I'm selling reports separately, so you don't have to worry about a subscription. And so if you just need a report on, you know, or like, you know, how do I get pay for pet, you know, operation for my pet? Well, you could just go to this, and for like $5.95, I show you everything in your state. You know, that's what this woman got, and saved $3,300, you know, on the thing. So, Latoya, like if you didn't want to subscribe, you could go to, it's called Let's Go Reports. Let's Go Reports.spotify.com. or myspotify.com. So let's go reports.myspotify.com. So that's where you can buy reports for $5.95 a piece, okay? And you get it all there, so you don't have to worry about me building it every month. And if you want to stay up to date and get the help from me and get 100 reports, all those reports are free to members. You get them all. But I know there's some people just want to hit and run and go, and they want to, get married. Just want to have a one-night stand. So you don't want to get married, have a one-night stand. You go to Let's Go Reports. That's plural with an S on the reports. .myshopify.com. Let's Go Reports.myshopify.com. And you'll see all the reports. I got them for your bills and expenses, so state by state. Now, this took a long time to fill up. And then I got businesses for starting or expanding a business, or freelancers, or nonprofits, or inventors. Then we have one for getting a job, or getting job training, or improving your education. All the money that's available for that. Then we have another one on health, and that's grown-up, people health care, people dental care, and then pet care and prescription drugs and that, and one on housing and real estate, and then another one on mentoring and research and consulting that's available for free in the government, and all at your state. See, the state doesn't advertise this way. They've program it in some ways you don't even know what the hell I asked for. Yo Jojo, what a name. I'm working with my prototype that creates electricity. Wow, we need that. But I was didn't get the rest of it, Yo. But you could get the state report at the myspotify.com. That's let's go reports.myspotify.com, or join letsgohelp.com. So for $20 you get this kitchen sink. And we update that all. I mean, there's I answer 50 to 100 questions a day now. And then other people also chime in, and they tell you where the things that they learn. So it's really a community, and really I'm trying to put more love in that everybody there tries to love each other. That's a hard word for especially old white guys like me to say sometimes. But that's what it's about, and that's what it's opening your heart. So opening your heart to other people, and just trying to help other people what they need. And if you know something that you help. I'm in Alabama. I'm not. Well, we have Alabama. Got every state, man. You should see all the goddamn reports we've done. Thanks. Cool to see you. Say the name. Well, Yo Jojo. What? My son has a handle, something like that. Mojo Yo, I forget. His name is Morgan, and somehow he did it. You're so sweet. I must sign up. Oh, thanks, Audrey. But it's really about getting help to you. My life, I feel, is of little value unless I could take what I know and help somebody with it. And I don't think there's anything more important to do in my life. And I feel I may have 15 more years of doing this. And I plan to do it every single day. What's quick funding and can receive another? Oh, some are quick, some are not quick. Even the quick stuff is going to take some effort. So that's why if you're going to put that effort trying to just find quick, you should start by finding a problem you have. So what is the issue you have? You need funding, okay? Well, see what I do. If you're in Illinois and need funding, some is quick, some is not. Some is, some are, right? Some are quick, some are not. What I do, I show you 7 places to call, okay? I'm scared we're in a quiet war with China. Maybe not. There's a lot of things to worry about. I think it's, it's if you can grow yourself more, then you could contribute more to society. So it's getting yourself secure, learning all that, where that's creating income or whatever, and then getting the knowledge or whatever you need to contribute. Denise from Lower Library, many years ago. Yes, I remember you. You lived in the neighborhood, right, Denise? Yeah, I live downtown now. Are you still in Kensington? Same jokes as 30 years ago. No, I think, Denise, that librarians are more important now than ever in the history of mankind. because I think the more and more people are going to realize how important your librarian is, because they know local services, and that's where most of the stuff is. And Google, even though Google has everything, and yes, it does, but you can't find the goddamn thing. And all the stuff it shows you is stuff that's going to cost you money. So your library is the place that you don't have to spend 30 hours searching Google to try to get help that you don't have money to pay for, when you could call your reference librarian and say, oh yeah, this nonprofit over there does that. That's where you should go. Oh, yeah, they handle this every day. They do it for free. You know, don't spend 20 bucks on me when you could go to Denise at the library. She'll tell you. Yeah, I've looked and made many calls. There's nothing on site. Well, it depends on who you're calling and what you're calling, and that may be true. So, see, everything is true. It's true you didn't look at the right places, and it's true that nobody called. So, I mean, you can. I mean, the only thing is you have two alternatives. You dig deeper or you quit. And I think what's neat, when all that happens and nothing's working, that's the motivation to dig deeper. You're not doing something that you didn't know to do. And that's what I like about failing. I get to the good stuff after I fail at everything I thought worked. Then that gets me the stuff that, oh my God, I never would have thought of that. But see, you have to get to the real good stuff by failing at everything else you thought should work. You know, you ask all the pretty girls to the prom and they all say no. Well, oh God, then you dig a little deeper, right? Yes, congressmen, senators, governor, and that's what's neat about the people. Now it depends again. Now if you're looking for help and only using the internet, you know, your chances of getting it are greatly diminished. I don't have data to show exactly how much, but I know it's not. And I always believe that, because when I started doing this kind of work of researching, we used to only use the phone, you know, and that was, you know, and now I see, hey, the phone is more important now, because Google has too much. You can't use it, and you can't find the good stuff, because the good stuff doesn't advertise. And the only thing you'll find on Google is the stuff that gives Google money to advertise, so that means they have to get money from you. So that's where you get on the phone and you find people like Denise at the library, and she says, oh yeah, this person who doesn't advertise does that for free. So I give somebody $5,000 to do so, you get it free. So like the pet, the woman who just emailed me, you know, at Let's Go Help, and said, hey, she thanked me so much, and that's nice. Look, I didn't do anything. I just sort of accumulate stuff. I'm a hoarder. An info hoarder. I'm hoarding all these websites and sources of free money. Oh, that's a good thing. I'm a free money hoarder. Yeah. And so, I mean, that's, to me, this is a society we live in, and people are missing out, not taking advantage of it, and not solving problems that they have. You don't have any problems, that's fine. You don't need it. But you look around now, there's so many problems people have, and they think they need money, because the other thing that happens, everybody who tells you how to solve your problems is selling you something. So, of course, you have to talk to them and give them money. So you'll never know your options. Are you still at the library? Well, any library. You call up your local librarian. And libraries are getting pretty sexy nowadays too. I mean, they have like book a librarian at some. So you book a time. You get a half-hour librarian's time to tell you. You know, to book my time is going to cost you $30. You know, you don't want to do that. You want the free librarian book time, and they tell you sources, because they're more hip on all this. I mean, they knew databases before they were databases, because that's where the information was. I was thinking the other day about associations. I'm coming back to using associations. Like now, you want to know about the new grant that's available to pay rent. Okay, it's brand new. So people call up all the sources locally in their community about the grant. They say, oh no, we ran out of money. Sure, because there's been many other grants locally to pay rent, and all those are out of money. Now, just 2-3 weeks ago, they passed another bill that more money, $25 billion, is coming. So you have to know where that is, and now you have to really get in front of the line, because if you're not in front of the line, it's going to go quickly. A lot of people owe a lot of money. And so I'm trying to encourage people to find out where that money is going to be applied to. Now, I just went to Texas. If you go here's the association. That's what I'm talking about. There's an association of what's called state housing finance agencies. So if you go to the Association of State Housing Finance Agency, that's where to find the agency for your state, because sometimes they call them something different and you don't know what the hell they are. So it's usually a .org. And in Texas, I was looking at the Texas State Housing Financing Agency. What they have right on their list that this money's coming, and sign up, give us your email, we'll email you when it's available. Now that's what you want. You want to know when it's coming. So either you go there, but see, it may be there, you don't know where it is locally now. That's the state level that probably covers where it is locally. So if you live in Dallas, it'll be maybe something else. So you don't know, but you want to know when it's open. So you track it down. So you got to track all this down. And it's being Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, it's being that Columbo, if you're old enough to remember him. CSI. Are there no grants for dental work in Texas? Well, I think so, but if you know better, fine. I'll send you a report. Or you could go to, the new thing. If you don't want to join Let's Go Help, go to Let's Go Reports. That's plural with the S on the end. Let's Go Reports, and then my Spotify. No. Is that a spot? No, not Spotify. What is it? Spotify's the music people. Shopify, that's it. Let's Go Help. My Shopify.com, and go to your state if it's Texas, and then the report that has health care, dental care, and Lisa Loves Care. No, Lisa Loves Care, yes. Or Care for Lisa Love, that's what it is. No, so it's health care, dental care, pet care, and free prescription drugs for Texas. And that's $5.95, and you get it right away, okay? So you don't have to put up any of my bullshit or anything else, or live with me forever. That's what I've been married a lot, I don't want to get married again. Yeah, I said there was no dental grants, and yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think you're right, but you may be. And then there's other people who pay for it too. I mean, another place to look is at your dental. See, it's also not call. I mean, you get the free service. They're not going to give you a grant or a check or whatever, but if you don't have to pay for it, that's another thing. There's the nonprofits that do it. There's sliding scale. There's the dental society. If you go to your state dental, you can put state dental society, Texas Dental Society, and most of them have something for customers. And then they volunteer their time for free. So if you really need it, you get your name in there and get it for free. The federal government has. I was going to get free dental care to get a single dental implant. They were doing them for free with the federal government by the best experts in the world. And I just called up and yeah, you can do it. I got on. Then I went on to Larry King and called and told him, hey, I'm going to get a free dental care. And the doctor, my dentist wanted to charge me thousands of dollars, and it's free. And the dentist took me off the list. So I still have the Hall of Hair somewhere down here. So my big mouth got me out of that, or got me into that, or screwed me up, or whatever. How do I get last year's check? Okay, yes, here's what you do. You go to irs.gov, you put, where's my check? And so there's something, or stimulus check, put the word stimulus in there. Okay, and there's a thing you can put in some information and see what's that. And then if that doesn't work, then you call your elected official. Okay, elected official, these are guys on the other side. See, they're behind, see that building behind the Washington Monument there, the Capitol? The people up there, you call them. And you got 3 people to call up there. You got 2 senators and a congressman. And that's what's so neat about Let's Go Help. I keep seeing these notes that come back from members that say, yeah, I can't believe the senator called me back. Not the senator himself, but a staff member called me back. And we'll figure it out and get back to me tomorrow. Man, I can't guarantee that's going to happen every time, but that's the kind of thing that does happen. Things like that happen all the time in life, but they don't happen People don't do anything. And there's no guarantee it's going to happen, but it can. And that's it. And that's what you have to live with in life. It's not that a positive, nothing's positive. I can't guarantee anything. I can't even guarantee I'm going to make it home tonight. And somebody said, when they see me dressed out like this, and somebody said when they saw me dressed like this, and I dress like this every day, you probably know that, that if you get hit by a car, Lesko, that means they're aiming at you. So nobody's going to hit me by accident, right? It means they're aiming at me. I'm looking as well. Yeah. So let me go back. I got 3 more miles to go back. I got 3 miles down to Abe. I say hello to Abe, say hello to you guys. Single mother and 2 daughters. I tried the dental society of Maryland, and they shut their free clinic. And this year, well, got to keep looking other places. Okay, another place to go is a neat thing for dental help, free services, free mental health. Is something called Needy, Needy, and then MEDS. N as in needy. Oh, I'm needy. Please help me. I'm needy. Okay, meds, that's a medication. NeedyMEDS.org. And you put in, and there's a tab on top, sort of like help for customers or help for people or something like that. Start looking around, because a lot of nonprofits, besides the dental society, tell you to, I feel are the worst. There's more other resources. You think that they would be the most. Most societies are really to help people invest their money. That's what they concentrate on. How to run your business, how to invest in money, all this kind of stuff, instead of helping people with dental. So you really have to look other places too. But it's a place, it's a checklist, nothing is for sure, but you ain't got to go down the check. Where would you check if this happened? Okay, you go here, okay? You're looking for a car, okay? One dealer has it, you look there, you go to another dealer, maybe there, you go to another dealer, to find the thing you want. That's what happens. You can't go to one dealer unless you're lazy and get a good deal, right? And that's the name of the game. So let me go and try to keep skinny. Oh man, see, I was a fat kid, and the only way I used to be 30 pounds heavier, and the only way to get it off was really when I started running every day, and I started that in my mid-20s when I got out of the Navy. I've been doing that ever since. That's 50 years running. Now I don't really run. I sort of walk. I did a little jogging today. The more I stretch, I didn't stretch for a while, and then I started stretching again. That made me feel good enough to do some running. That's how if I run a half a mile or a mile out of this. But I walk fast. Yeah, I'm trying to get down to under 14-minute miles. 13. I was doing, I think yesterday, the day before, I was doing 13.5-minute miles, which wasn't bad. Looked in all my pockets, nothing yet. Yeah, you got to look on the sofa too, don't forget. Does Illinois have any state funding? Of course. Every state. Look at that. If you don't want to join Let's Go Help because it's a pig in a poke, have all the reports that you could get, all the states listed, everything. What's in your state at, what did I say? Let's Go Reports myshopify.com. Let's Go Reports myshopify.com. Okay, I'll try to type that in the description when I hang up, okay? Somebody put it in the, somebody type it in the what do you call it? Can you type that in the chat? In the chat? So sorry I missed you. Oh, I missed you too, Kim. Can you type in chat that, okay, Let's Go Reports with an S at the end of reports, myshopify.com. Okay? I'll wait. Somebody do it, please. Thank you, Rick. Okay, Rick, can you type it in the chat? So be in the chat and people could see that. Because when you look at this again, you'll see it in the chat. Okay. A lot of help out there today. Come on. Nobody wants to do that? Okay. Is that it? Is that it? What do you mean that it? Sorry, I missed you. And try for the info. No, I tried. Somebody write in the chat. Let's Go Reports .myshopify.com. Let's Go Reports with an S on reports, and then myshopify.com. Lisa Love, come on, baby. Your community from tip of Texas to the South Padre Island. Nobody's gonna do it. Okay. I already texted? Oh, okay, great. Okay, I guess I don't see it up on top. Great. Okay. Well, thank you guys. YouTube does not allow. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Let's Go Reports. Oh, there it is. Good. Okay, Let's Go Reports. myshopify.com. Okay, I'm going to see if I can put it in the description, and if I can't, I'll do it when I get home, which is in 50 minutes. Okay? Thank you guys for being so nice to me. I appreciate it very much.